Hello guys, back again. 2 bloody months. I know it, I can't believe how quick it's gone. I just put my little stereo in, look. Looks alright. The old Celestion speakers. For those who out there who know what Celestion are, you know what I'm talking about. In the toilet, looks like that now. Got a little sink in there, little cabinet, little mirror on the top. I'm going to decorate all this tomorrow, so that should look the business after tomorrow, and that white will blend in with the rest of it. At the back here, as you can see, van's there now. All this was cut back. On the last video I was going to show you, you remember at the end I said, oh, but something to show you outside. Well, I'd cut all this grass back and it looked the business. And down here, just down here, I mean, this took me 3 days to build this, believe it or not. I built this bridge to save me walking all the way down past fields. So I've got a bridge now going across that little river. I'm looking to get a 4x4, which will park right there. Walk across the bridge. There's the boat. Job's a good one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put a long video up, about 45 minutes to an hour, for those who can stand it. Like I say, the old boat's looking nice inside now. I bought myself that swivel chair that I was on about. I've got this kitchen floor to do still. I haven't been up here for 8 weeks because, you know, one thing and another with work and that. But yeah, the old chair fits in quite nice. I've only wired this stereo up just temporary, as you can see by the floor. There's my battery bank, which is going under the bed. I've got to clear out all under here, you know, all under this bed and that. And I put that cabinet, I've moved this cabinet so many times, if I videoed it you'd be on the floor laughing. 1 minute it's that side, 1 minute it's that side, next minute it's that side. But I'm leaving it that side now. At the front here, as you can see, still got a load of crap out there. Not a lot really. The rest of the floor for the kitchen and the toilet, I've decided I'm just going to bring it all in this oak flooring and just run it right through. Put that threshold bar down here, like I said to you, you know, stick a threshold through there, so when this floor's knackered I could just pop it up and replace it without a bother, you know. I bought myself one of these old whistlers. Do you remember these when you was a kid? I'll tell you what, it sounds of business. Especially when you're out on the front, you know, you piss balling around out there, you put the kettle on and then, you know, it's boiling its guts out and you don't know. At least with that, you flick the old, it's got a little thing there. You see that? You just flick that down like that. And then when the kettle's boiling, it whistles away and you can go outside and hear it. Bought myself a little jerry can there. That's about 10 litre. That's for my old petrol for that little who's that? For that little generator there. I've just what I did earlier, which I should have videoed but I didn't, where the engine bay is, every time I started the engine up, it really, you could hear the big ends banging on it, like, you know. So I checked the oil and the water and that on it, you know, checked all the air filters, oil filter, etc. Never had no bloody oil in it. No wonder the bloody big ends were banging. But I've drained all the oil out, flushed it out, put new oil in, put a new oil filter in, took the air filter off, and I've washed that all out with oil, with petrol, sorry. Started the boat up, and I'll tell you what, 1, it's quieter, 2, it sounds so much more in rhythm compared to how it used to be, that old pop 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 pop. Now it's just like a do 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 do. Sounds lovely. What I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to come over here tomorrow, get all this wiring sorted out, because I'm going to do all me internal wiring now for my 12 volt and on my inverter. I've decided I'm just going to go with this one here. I've got this one here. This is a 650 watt, that is. I mean, that's more than I need. It's only a laptop and a couple of bits and pieces I've got in here, nothing massive. And what I want to do under the bed, that's where I'm going to put these batteries. The batteries are all these batteries are going under the bed. This big battery, do you remember that great big one? That one there weighs a bloody ton. I'm going to try, if I can, and fit that down here somewhere, and that one I'm going to dedicate to my fridge. So it's got its own battery on the fridge, so, and that's the most powerful one I've got, so hopefully that should sort that one out. And I've also got another leisure battery underneath the under the battery bay at the back of the boat, you know, where the engine battery is, and the leisure battery which was on it. There was only one battery on it which was knackered, so I replaced that, which was bloody expensive compared to what I paid for these. These here I paid, I think it was 60 quid each for these. These are ex-government, you know, like in hospitals and places like that, they have backup power and generators. Well, these are the type of batteries they use, which are gel batteries. All they've actually done all their life is just trickle charge. They've never actually been, you know, had any load put on them. And every 3 years they chuck them all away. So I got hold of this fella in Oxford, and I bought them 4 off him. I had a right result, to be honest. You know what I'm like, I do like a bleeding bargain. Can't help myself. But yeah, so I'll get back to you. I'm just about shooting off now. As you can see, the time is 6:05 Sunday night. It's about the 14th, I think, today. Something like that, 13th, 14th. I'm not one to worry about dates, to be truthful. But no, the old boat's looking lovely, mate. It's looking lovely. I've still got them lights to do underneath, you know, both sides there and there. You know, underneath here. But, you know, that's nothing. I can do that. Most of this will be done tomorrow. And then I'm going to chug off down the river. I'm going to moor it up somewhere nice and peaceful, and then do my last bit of work, because where people all know me here now, you try and get on with things, especially today on a Sunday, and every 5 bloody minutes some sort of, oh hello, I ain't seen you for ages. Like, for Christ's sake, you can never get on. So tomorrow I'm going to put everything on the boat that I need to do what I need to finish what I'm doing, and then I'm going to start her up and piss off somewhere down the river and moor it up in the middle of nowhere, and then I can get on with it without keep getting disturbed. And wherever I end up, I'll stay tomorrow night. Might even stay there Monday as well. See how I get on. I've got a case of beer and I've got about 60 fags, so I've got enough beers and that, so I've got a bit of a cough, so I'm not smoking as much. That's the worry. But yeah, the old pictures look nice. I put them up, as you know. But yeah, I put them there like that. They look nice. That one there. Colours are really, really pucker, mate. Really nice colours. And there's this one here that I've had a couple of comments on. Whoa, it's satanic, mate. Satanic my arse. It's art. Yeah, I've got these stag heads as well. These look quite nice. See them? They look quite nice. I've got 2 of them. I've got one there and one there. They've got coat hooks on them, but I'll probably just use them as I'll just keep them as a feature. Yeah, I love it. They look well nice. But yeah, so that's where we're up to now, lads. Like I say, I apologise for the wait, but you know yourself, one thing and another. You know, at the end of the day, you've got to try and earn a living. Even though, as everybody knows, you know, we're on the road to recovery. If you believe that, you believe anything. But yeah, old Phil's just took his boat up the river. He's just put a new engine in it because his engine blew up. He's just finished putting that in. He's just gone chugging past me like a bleeding bat out of hell. Fair play to him. But yeah, okay, so I'll get back to you tomorrow, and then I'll clip this one to the other one, and the one I've got previous. So it'll probably be about 45 minutes long, lads. Oh yeah, and the last thing, my daughter's boyfriend, John, apparently, I've never met his dad, but apparently his dad is infatuated with me and my videos for some reason. So this is a quick shout out to John Senior. I don't know your surname, mate. You know who you are. But we'll meet up soon, matey. Probably go out for a beer or something, yeah? See you soon. Hello, guys. Back again. Just carrying on with this bloody boat. I've just tiled the top of that. Remember that cupboard, what was brown? I've just done it in Erin bow. It's driving me mad. So I've just tiled it. It's easier. In the bathroom, well, bathroom toilet, looks like that now. I know it's a bit white, but that's only the first coat. Underneath there, where that brown is, I'm going to put some sort of carpet tiles on there, because that T&G that I've just noticed, that's been put on back to front as well, and I'm not taking all that off at this stage, so I'm just going to carpet tile that Evo stick carpet tile. So that's what it looks like now. which looks much better than it did, that's for sure. I used to hate opening that door, even though it don't look nothing tasty yet, but that's what that cabinet looks like now. Looks quite nice. You can see that. You see that? Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's my little sink I was telling you about. Just drilled the holes through there for me hot, cold and me waste. It's only a 450 sink, but in there it looks sweet. So yeah, that's what that looks like now. What I'll do around these edges here, I've got bought a tube of black mastic, so I'll just black mastic along there, all along there, and the same in the kitchen, and that'll close that edge up if there's anything, which there's not. I've got my blinds, so I'm gonna have a look, get one of them out of the box and see what they look like, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright guys, just finished tiling that top. It's all stuck down now. That's all hard. It's all gone off nice and hard. Looks much better job. Looks like that. I've just started putting the blinds up, which they look like that. I don't know what it looks like from the other end. Let's have a look. It looks like that. That brown top, I think, does look. What was we missing a bit? That's it. Yeah, it looks quite nice. The old blinds look the business, mate. I bought blue because I'm a boy. Well, I was the last time I looked. But yeah, that's what they look like. I've got one more to put up in the kitchen, and then I've just got these for it to do. What I've done on the bottom here as well, I don't know if you guys noticed, that these curtains, these nets, sorry, at the bottom are all hanging out here because of the shape of the boat. So I put these bands on them, just keep them back. Look, they look so much nicer now they're against the windows instead of like hanging out in the middle of the floor. But I'll get these other three up and I'll show you what they look like. Right, that's the blinds all up. So they look like that. Don't look bad actually. Let's have a look from the other end. Yeah. Bit of colour on the boat now. So this is what I was thinking with the creams and the brown and the blue. Cream, brown and blue go together. So what I've got to do is I'll show you on this one. See, once that's down like that, it's away from the wall here. See the gap? So I've got two hooks I want to put, which will go like that, rather than see the way they flop out. Two hooks, job done. And then it'll be nice and level against the wall like that. I'll show you this one on the corner. You see what I mean. If you look there, you see the gap. See the gap there? It's just the way the boat's shaped. So once I put, hold that. So they look like that. Once I put the two hooks on the bottom, they go like that. See? Instead of like that, they just go inwards like that. And then you just pull them back up onto the hooks and they just hold themselves in place. Right, I want to clear up, have a little bit of something to eat. Then I'm going to get another coat in that toilet. I don't know what it looks like now, it's dried a bit. It was a bit shiny when I showed you before. Just looks patchy as arseholes, but you know, that's what the old boat looked like before I'd done it. No, I'm happy with that, it looks alright. Get another coat on that in a minute. That's what the old front room looks like. I'm pleased with that. Okay, I'll be back to you in a minute. Now guys, just thought I'd just show you quickly what it looks like in the evening. Those lines are the lights, what does that. Yeah, it looks like that at night. Looks like that. Like I say, once them blinds go back, once them blinds are pinned back, it should look much better. But see what I mean? See what I mean, like that. See the gap? Once I pin that back like that, it'll look like that, look much better. But I'm happy. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, we'll carry on tomorrow.